Through word of mouth, the Adani Ketraco deal was cancelled, but when the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga's expert was asked to show proof of cancellation, they make it as hard as the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga ascending to the presidency. Little do they know that without the government providing concrete evidence of cancellation, one, it would lead to constitutional crisis and rule of law erosion. Listen, the reason why I'm saying this is because the High Court has explicitly ordered the government of the day, led by President William Samoei Ruto, to provide proof of cancellation of the Adani deal, but it appears to be hesitant to compliance. And it's through this hesitance that raises eyebrows. If really the contract was cancelled, because if at all the deal was cancelled, what will be the essence of the government delaying to provide proof of its cancellation? Two, if the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga's expert, Honorable Opio Wandai, fails to provide proof of cancellation, that automatically leads to transparency and accountability deficit. As I have been saying it times above numbers in this platform, that the more we get nearer to the 2027 general election, the more it becomes next to impossible and as hard as finding a plastic sufuria to defend President William Samoei Ruto's administration. Now tell me, if the original deal was sharply criticized over lack of transparency and value for money by President William Samoei Ruto's administration, refusing to provide proof of cancellation to millions of Kenyans, don't you see a string of possibilities that that act of refusing to provide proof of cancellation itself leads to perpetuating opacity? Because what will be the essence of the government refusing to provide proof of cancellation, if at all there is something or there is nothing sinister that they are hiding? Three, by the government refusing to provide proof of cancellation of the Adani deal, they are completely eroding the general public's trust with the people, with the government. Sorry. And I'm saying this because I believe it's just common knowledge when a government announces policy changes but refuses to provide its verification, then automatically this refusal act deepens public cynicism between the people and the same government. 4. By the government of President William Samoei Ruto denying to give legal cancellation documents as per the court's directive, they are directly damaging their credibility not only locally per se, but internationally as well. Remember this, Adani was an investor from abroad, and this move by the government to provide cancellation proof could in some ways scare away some investors who had interest in pumping their cash into the Kenyan economy. However, without proper documentation of cancellation, this Ruto-led administration remains vulnerable to breach of contract claims from the same Adani. It also remains vulnerable to legal challenges to the validity of the cancellation process. It also leaves the government completely vulnerable to unclear financial obligations and compensation requirements. How I wish that they should just do what the courts ordered them to do, because we all know, as a matter of fact, no one, and absolutely no one, not even the president, is way above the law. How I wish that he should tell his ODM expert, Honorable Opio Wandai, to do as per the directives of the courts. But as they say, we the Walalahois led to Nijicho too, as we wait to see if at all the government led by President William Samoei Ruto is going to provide proof of cancellation of the Adani deal, or it was just more of hot air with the sinister motive of blackmailing Kenyans that the deal between Adani and Ketraco was cancelled, while in real sense it wasn't, but rather it was cancelled by word of mouth without any legal documentation and proof. And as I come to the penultimate part of this episode, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well just feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll give them a right of reply. And by any chance, if you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well just consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you, and may God bless you.